This is for the Kata Pinan Yondan. We're going to look at its Bunkai and its relation to close quarter combat. Okay, so in this video we're going to look at Pinan Yondan and some of the applications for street self-defence and situations where we've got very little room and our opponent is grabbing hold of our using clothing grabs, which happens a lot in real world situations. So if we imagine a situation here, again where we've been grasped with our clothing grab, it's a very common situation that happens in what people call street or in the real world. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this here to try and draw him in. Yeah, to try and draw him in here, there. Okay. At the same time, I'm going to simply push. Okay. Okay. So this is shrugging this here. Yeah. Shrug this here. This is coming into the face like so. Doesn't look as pretty as a Kata, but it's quite effective. Also does it on the other side as well. Again, if you sort of imagine you grasp it maybe a little bit lower down here, okay. Again, using this like so, striking here. The Kata then comes in, I force a bend in this arm, like so. Now, here, okay. And as I sink, as I lock this in, as I sink, you can see there that we start to apply this lock, and then from there forward this way, which is often described as an X block. Okay, but not something that I would want to do against a real kicker. Much better thought of in this manner. So again, here, like so, I've grasped hold of his wrist here, and force a bend in the arm, like so, and there. So bringing my hips, my fist down to my hips, exactly where you would do in the Kata, and you also bend your knees, yeah, which applies the weight to this shoulder, and then from there, taking forward. The next move in the Kata, if we imagine a situation where it's not quite worked properly, I've got him down, I've only got him down, say, as far as his knees. If you go down to your knees there, the next move in the Kata is to grasp the head this way, to pull the head back, and to strike in to the jaw this way. You can just show it this way, okay. He's not quite gone with the wrist lock, so he's going to pull the head back here and strike in here, like so. So we get this move. Right. Next with the Kata here. Again, grasping tight. Motion like this. I'm better off showing it this way. Again, grasping, and I'm applying, I'm stepping in, applying. Like so. So you get this motion here, like so. Strike him, grab the hair, okay, and then kick wherever there is it just specifies a kick. It doesn't matter how the kick's done. It could be a knee, okay, it could be a shin. I'm not bothered about how pretty it is. We're just going to kick these legs and trying to keep him unstable. From there, I'm going to cup the head this way, okay, leaving the elbow there, push through into the face, like so. So we're up to the bit in the Kata. We go 1, 2, 3. Again, this is quite often described as a strike. It's a little bit of an odd stance to be in if you want to strike somebody. A better way of looking at it, again, we're in the sort of situation here where we've been grasped. We're walking on this way by doing this shrug here and striking into here. We can, with practice, make this quite a strong strike. If I just got a shoulder there, you can just bring it this way a little bit. Okay, so we can make quite a strong strike with this. Okay, I'm shrugging here, so I'm pulling into this. Okay, it opens it for this strike here. These still got hold there. Okay, if you just keep hold. Okay, then coming in with a kick. Okay, and you've got to remember in in the world that these katas were created, many people would have had hair, many people would have probably had a beard. Many of the Okinawans wore a top knot and would have had a beard, and many people, the sailors and what have you, that visited Okinawa would have had hair and a beard. Okay, so it would be odd then if that didn't feature in the kata somewhere in a fighting style. And I think this is possibly one of those moves. If you pull the head down this way towards the hip and push this up like so, you get this head crank. Now you might say, well, that's obsolete now, as most men, you know, don't wear the hair very long, don't have a beard, but we can modernise it rather than doing these two fists and doing a sort of open hand version this way. The reason that this stance works, Rick, if you could just resist here, there, okay, it's difficult for me to turn it, but once I bring this in here, you can see that that starts to allow me to drop my weight here. Sorry, I'm turning my hips very, very tightly, so I then get this move here. Again, it's that striking, kicking, moving in, bringing it round this way, and bringing it round this way. So turn his face up towards the ceiling and step in. Or in the kata. Okay, we then get quite a simple sequence, something similar to the kind of thing we've seen before. The difference is that in this one that we use a cat stance rather than moving forward this way. If you imagine that the throwing the punch here, moving to the diagonal, and bringing this up here again, and then kicking, and then punch. Yeah, so it's just really about moving them into a situation where I can attack, keeping them off balance. The reason we move to the diagonal again is because I'm threatened by this punch, which is sure to fall here. Okay, if somebody grasps you, it's because they're going to punch you here. So I'm moving to the diagonal here like so. Okay, and then kicking, punching, and punching. Okay, repeat it on the opposite. Okay, yeah, if you imagine a situation here where I've had this wrist grab, we'll come this way, like so, here. Okay, so we get a sequence of 3 of these. Yeah. Okay, so that way, there, come in. So we're on the other side, here, and there. Okay. Once we've done that, the kata then goes on. If we manage to gain a release, we're striking the head this way, pulling down, like so, driving this knee up into here, into the thigh, into the groin, where the kata goes like this. All it's really showing is this pulling down motion. It's often described as if you are pulling the head down. It's very difficult in the real world to pull this head down. This person's going to resist, and no matter how much heavier I am than Rick, if he resists, very difficult for me to pull his head down. Not many people are going to want to allow you to do that. But a much better way of thinking of this is here. For example, here, so I'm striking in here, drawing this down there like so. Or if from this here, there, come here, okay, and then striking this way. Yeah. Drawing this way here. Because we've already got him bent forward, we may have a chance at this. Okay, but the trouble is, natural reaction is he wants to cover his face. You know, kneeing in the face is very difficult. So it's much better if we find a more welcoming target. The kata then turns, and again we've seen this before. Here, like so. Shoots up. Okay, we did this diagonal shoot, so we did interpretations for this in the Kata Pinan Yondan. The difference with this one is, again, if you imagine it was being grasped here, Okay, right here. The difference is he uses this heel toe. Alright, so imagine here you stroke and this is attacks into, sorry, he attacks into the metatarsals here. Okay, McKenna? You like that?
Just be careful with it.
Alright, sorry.
It hurts a lot, that.
Does it?
It works, doesn't it?
Fantastic, that hurts a lot. Okay, and he's a doctor, so he knows. Okay, there.